shut down in Siena.
Blitz, Homer picked it up briefly, and Smith flips. Wide open caught. Disley, touchdown.
Penalties, defensive breakdowns, and costly turnovers plague the Broncos against the Seahawks.
The ball is out and recovered by Seattle.
Tonight, it's back to the drawing board before Houston comes to town Sunday.
From 64, McManus missed it.
A big ouch tonight. A Pro Bowl quarterback, a new head coach, and a defense that's supposed to be one of the league's best.
The Broncos came into tonight's season opener as big favorites against the Seahawks. They did not play like it.
Now, the Broncos committed an atrocious 12 penalties for 106 yards. They lost 2 fumbles at the goal line, and kicker Brandon McManus missed a 64-yarder at the end as the Broncos and Russell Wilson lose to his former team. And you can see Wilson shaking hands with his old head coach and teammates after the game. So right now we are still waiting for Russell Wilson to take the podium.
But Denver 7 Sports Director Lionel Bienvenu begins our team coverage. Plenty of opportunities to fix things by Sunday.
Yes, you mentioned penalties and turnovers. Those are the main 2 you got to fix.
Yeah.
Russell was all right. Coach Hackett has to work on his late game play calling and time management. Defense played well in the second half. So you can take some things from this and move on for sure. But it was a shocker, to be honest. I don't think there weren't many people that picked the Seahawks to win this game and for Geno Smith to beat Russell Wilson. As I said, Geno didn't beat Russell. It's not him against him. It's 11 against 11 and 17-16 the final. Take those turnovers away, you got a victory for the Broncos. Let's take a look at some of the things that happened. Russ took the field in the first quarter. The boos rained down. Not only could you hear them, but you could see them from the Seahawks fans. Russ drove the Broncos to a field goal to make it 7-3. Then second quarter, this is what we were waiting for. Russ starting to cook, going deep, underthrown a little bit, but Jerry Jeudy got it. 67 yards to the end zone, the first touchdown pass as a Bronco for Russ, and it was 10-10. But Geno Smith, he played well. Got to give it to him. Russ's backup in Seattle. And the Broncos linebackers had trouble covering tight ends. 17-10 at the half. Third quarter, 17-13. Here we go. Take the lead. Melvin Gordon into the end zone. Oh! Nope. Ball came loose. Mr. Touchdown was Mr. Fumble. This was a problem last season, and, well, here we go again. Broncos got nothing. They got it back when Randy Gregory got a turnover, but again, disaster at the goal line. Javonte Williams this time. Oh! Well, they got stuffed in the backfield, and he fumbled into the end zone. That was complete chaos. That's 2 turnovers at the goal line, possible 14 points off the board. Then fourth quarter, it was 17-16. Russ got the ball back with 4:02 left on the clock. The drive stalled at the Seattle 42. It was 4th and 5 with 20 seconds left. They sent Brandon McManus in to try a 64-yard field goal instead of going for the first down. It was no good. There you go, Coach Nathaniel Hackett making that decision in his first game as a head coach. So Russ is 0-0. Coach Nate is 0-1. Actually, Russ is 0-1 too. They took the ball out of Russ's hands, and the game was over right there.
When you're 0-4 in the red zone, 12 penalties, 2 turnovers, it's not a good deal. And, I give so much credit to the Seahawks. I give a ton of credit to our players battling the whole night to be able to put ourselves in position to potentially win a game-winning field goal. With all those things against us, I thought those guys did a good job. But we just got to be better in that red zone, and that starts with me. I got to be sure we've got a better plan.
All right, let's go live to Seattle and Lumen Field. Our sports anchor, Nick Rothschild, is there. And Nick, Russ Wilson, historically one of the best quarterbacks in the red zone. They get down there 4 times, they get 2 field goals, and turn the ball over at the goal line twice. You're just not going to win that way. But those turnovers and the penalties are fixable things. They didn't get blown out. They lost by 1 point, and I guess the positive spin is we can fix this and move forward.
positive spin, Lionel. I heard Nate Jackson in our post-game show call this a devastating loss. I disagree. I'm going to Ted Lasso this piece, turn that frown upside down for you. A lot of good coming out of here, okay? Number one, you get the Russ stuff out of the way. If the Broncos were coming back to Seattle in Week 8, this whole situation would be hanging over Russell Wilson and the team for half the season. Yes, it was a bit of a disaster, but you get it done in Week 1 and you move on to football the rest of the year. Number two, the way you can identify mistakes, specifically in procedural stuff for Nate Hackett, right? The delay of game penalties. What was going on that made the play getting in so slow? Why did we end up running up against the clock? You can fix that. Also, don't try to kick a 64-yard field goal at the end of the game. You can fix that. We identify those things, right? And lastly, I think we got to look at what the Nate Hackett offense, when it's at its best, could look like. You got guys like Andrew Beck making contributions, playmakers all over the field. Jerry Jeudy had a great game. And don't forget, KJ Hamler had a wide open touchdown that he didn't get to the ball that Russell Wilson threw because he was held by a defender. Now, the penalty was called, but if that guy just simply doesn't have the ability to grab Hamler, that's a touchdown. We talked about the 2 rushing touchdowns that were not. So there's a lot more good to this game than there is bad. I think of it a lot like a colonoscopy, right? No one likes to get a colonoscopy. You have to flush yourself off through with a bunch of bad stuff and poison, but after the process is over, you feel much better and you can move on with the rest of your life healthy. And that's what we need to do in Broncos country, Lionel.
All right, Nick. People don't like to get colonoscopies? Who knew? All right, thanks, buddy. They also had a touchdown that was not a touchdown by that much in the back of the end zone. So, Dr. Nick Rothschild, thank you for your insight. All right, Ann and Shannon, let's go back to you. We are still waiting, of course, for Russell Wilson to get to the interview room.
And we're still
Really enjoyed that analogy,
Yes,
Nick.
yes.
Thank you so much.
great. Oh, now we have Russell Wilson at the podium. Let's listen in.
We had a lot of great plays. I thought that we threw the ball around the field. We had a lot of good runs, a lot of great things. I mean, the reality was just we didn't get the ball in the end zone on those red zone plays, and turn it over a couple times, but down there. But the thing was, I think that how we kept answering. I thought we were really good on third down. I thought we were just kept getting first downs on third downs, and also we made some key plays. I thought Jerry Jeudy looked amazing tonight. Excited for him. Cortland too made some great plays too as well. So I think the name of this game is, anytime you play is, it's about, the turnover battle. You got to win that, and then also too, I thought that, all three parts got to play great together at the same time. When we can do that, especially 2 out of 3, which I think we did at some points of the game, but we've got to do it throughout the whole game. The great thing I told these guys though, we got to be unwavering. Unwavering. I thought that obviously the environment's always special here. I've been here for 10 years. It was special tonight. I thought the energy. I thought everybody was focused and locked in. I couldn't have been more locked in. Just felt like I was on every little detail, and it just didn't go our way. But guess what? There's 16 more games to go, and there's a lot more football to play. And I'm looking forward to what we can do, especially when we get it all together at the same time.
Russ, how surprised were you that you took the ball out of your hands on 4th and 5 and decided to kick it rather than leaving the offense on the field?
Well, we got the best field goal kicker maybe in the game. We knew that we. Yeah. Yeah, we said where can you make it from tonight? And he said 46 left hash. I think we were on the 46, right? 46 left hash. That was before the drive, and we got it there. Unfortunately, it didn't go in. I think he has a leg for it for sure. Just went a little left, I believe, and just in terms of, I believe in Coach Hackett. I believe in what we're doing. And believe in everything, and. Anytime you can try to find a way to make a play on 4th and 5, that's great too. But also, I don't think it was the wrong decision. I think he can make it. Obviously, in hindsight, we didn't make it. But if we were in that situation again, I wouldn't doubt whatever he decided.
Russ, you touched on the atmosphere. Can you just expound on all of it? You coming back, the emotions, the crowd, everything.
I think that for me, Seattle's been, amazing for me. Like I said. Anybody who thinks any other words, they don't know who my heart, and they don't know how much this city has meant to me. From all the kids I've met, to building our school here, to all the games we won here, all the special times. Forever grateful for it, And so I got to see a lot of teammates afterwards. DK, Tyler, DK, just talking to him, just he's one of my best friends in the world. We talk every week, a couple times a week. Penny Hart, we talk every other day. Tyler Lockett, just seeing him get engaged and just these things matter. The game matters, obviously. Winning matters, but your friends matter too. And so seeing guys like Disley, seeing guys like Quandre Diggs, a guy telling him how much he's inspired me, just as a father, he's an amazing dad. I think he's his heart, he's got an amazing heart too as well. There's so many guys. I pray for Jamal too. He's one of the best in the game. I'm not sure what his status is or whatever. I know he got off the field, but he's a guy I've talked to quite a bit too as well. One of the best in the game. So just praying for him, So I think that, more than anything else, though, for me personally, I didn't waver, They may cheer for you. They may boo you. They'll love you one day and they'll hate you the next. And that's sports. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep competing. I'm going to keep battling. I know who I am. First of all, I think for me, I'm just grateful God's given me the chance to play this game, to sit here in front of you guys and say, God, it's all for His glory and His glory alone. It's not for anybody else's. I play for an audience of one, and that's just for Him. And so I'm just grateful that I get to be with these guys, in this locker room too as well. I've been around some amazing teammates in the past, and I got some amazing teammates currently. And I'm going to remember every single moment of that. So tonight was special. It was on the other side, than I used to, but it was still a special environment, so a place that I've always loved.
What would you attribute the penalties to tonight?
Say again?
The number of penalties that you had tonight. What would you attribute that?
I thought we were just battling out there. It's a great game going back and forth. I think that we can eliminate those. It's football. I think we got a tough-nosed defense that has attitude and has just is as tough as it can get. You're gonna get some penalties every once in a while when that happens. That's just the name of the game. I think that also too. I think we can be a little bit more efficient every once in a while. But I thought how efficient we were moving the ball up and down the field. I mean, guys are excited. About where we can go and what we can do. Today was, we didn't get it could have done tonight, but there's so much that we can do, and so special to have such great running backs. To see the tight ends, Ayo played well. I thought our tight ends, I thought Beck played really great. I thought Cortland and Jerry were spectacular. And just to see KJ Hamler back out there again, what exciting for him. So that was great.
Time for a few more for Russ.
I know you said it's just sports, cheers or boos, that's kind of how it is, but did the boos that came down bother you at all? Did it get to you? Were you expecting something else?
No, it didn't bother me. It was, this is a hostile environment. It always has been. I didn't expect him to give a round of applause every once in a while. So I think that, like I would say, I gave everything I had every day here, every day. And anybody says anything else, they're completely wrong. I gave everything I had every day, so I know that for a fact. So, like I said, I have some amazing teammates on the other side of that field that I love to death and gave everything I had to them. They gave everything they had to me, and God brought me somewhere else. I'm here, in Denver. I'm excited about it. I'm excited where we're going, and so it was. I'm just grateful. I give the glory to God because He's given me the gift of playing this game.
Last one, Ed.
All right, that's Russell Wilson speaking live at Lumen Field after the Broncos lost to the Seahawks 17-16. You got to give it to Russ. He's pretty much even keel. He's all smiles. You couldn't tell if they won or lost the game. He's not one to dwell on this loss. He said that the word is unwavering. Don't waver. Take what you can from this game. Figure out what you did wrong, which we all know, penalties, turnovers, and then take it the next week. Don't waver. Don't get down. Stay even keel, win or lose, and that's how you move forward. Hopefully they all learn from this. Coach Nate Hackett can learn from this for sure, and we'll see what happens. They're 0-1, but 15 games to go. Actually, 16 games. So we will see what happens. But guys, that's it for now. Let's go back to you.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
Thanks. You. Now, you could call it the Russell Wilson effect, and it's having an impact on the price of admission to this year's Broncos games.
According to an online ticket website, Broncos tickets have seen a 61% increase on the secondary market compared to last year.
Denver 7's Jennifer Kovaleski is taking us 360, finding the best way to snag a ticket and what's behind all those added fees.
The playoff expectations are back in Broncos country.
New quarterback, an actual quarterback. It's exciting.
And the days of getting a cheap ticket to the game are over. In fact, Broncos tickets are among the most coveted and therefore most expensive in the NFL.
They got to figure out something so we're not having to pay a small fortune to come support our team.
But there are still ways to score despite the hype and even with all those fees tacked on.
We're going 360 at the ticket window, with perspectives from a local ticket broker, a nonprofit pointing the blame at Ticketmaster, fans, and a superfan.
They call me Orange and Blue for the hair, or Bronco Mary.
Let's start with Bronco Mary.
Everything means something. Somebody I've met on my journey.
She's a superfan.
Go Broncos!
And she knows how to get her hands on tickets.
I got to pay face value for every single ticket without having a season ticket.
Her trick is simple. The Broncos generously make tickets a lot more affordable on half-price ticket day, and Mary never misses it.
I logged on early, got in line, opened up 4 browsers, and each ticket averaged about $75 a piece. That's not bad. For row 2, you can't beat that anywhere.
She also suggests signing up for fan clubs like the Broncos Quarterback Club. You may have to pay a membership fee, but Mary says that fee pays off.
They're given seats for the whole season by the Denver Broncos. As a member, you get first dibs.
I'm Brody Rios, ticket broker for 303tickets.com.
We've never seen tickets this high.
He's a local ticket broker with his own advice on the best way to get tickets.
Don't go out and buy tickets right now.
Rios says wait until the week before the game to buy tickets, or even better,
as the game starts or just an hour or two before the game starts. Ticket prices could be below the face value and the best price.
And some of you may be frustrated with those extra fees you have to pay just to get a ticket. Here's what we found. Ultimately, where you sit determines the fees you pay. 2 resale tickets in the nosebleeds to the Broncos-Raiders game on Ticketmaster will cost you $330, and another $70 in fees. 2 tickets on the 50-yard line will obviously cost you more than $2,000 just for the tickets. And get this, nearly $500 in service and processing fees. How would you describe the fees?
Really, the only word can be extortion.
Krista Brown works for the American Economic Liberties Project, a nonprofit that advocates for corporate accountability.
One of the #1 culprits is Ticketmaster, which is the largest ticketing service.
She points the blame for the high fees at Ticketmaster and the merger with Live Nation 10 years ago.
It comes down to them being a monopoly. They can get away with making people feel robbed.
Ticketmaster is the official ticket marketplace of the NFL, and that includes the Broncos.
This company is just too big and powerful. They're on a trajectory to have their highest earnings.
And lawmakers are also raising concerns. 2 U.S. senators sent this letter to the Department of Justice in March, calling out the skyrocketing ticket prices and exorbitant fees. They're now asking the DOJ to investigate the state of competition in the live entertainment and ticketing markets and the merger with Live Nation.
Tried and true, orange and blue.
And fans agree. The fees make it harder to afford a ticket to their favorite team's game.
We don't like it. We shouldn't be paying them high prices.
Ticketmaster responded in an official statement, saying event organizers decide how they want their tickets sold, and Ticketmaster helps execute and asks for those fees. Ticketmaster says the service fee varies by event based on our agreement with each individual client. Those clients aren't just sports teams. They're also groups like concert promoters and theaters. The order processing fee helps offset the cost of ticket handling, shipping, and support.
Oh, I'm always excited to see the Broncos.
And here's the bottom line. If you want to see Russell Wilson up close throwing touchdowns and hopefully winning games,
We got that quarterback. We got to try to see what he's all about.
it's likely going to cost you more this season.
Just excited to support my Broncos.
And for many fans, it's worth every penny.
When we're doing good, it gets expensive, and it's worth it.
Jennifer Kovaleski, Denver 7.
All right, so what about people trying to rip you off with fake tickets? Well, Denver police tell us they're seeing fewer scams since the Broncos tickets went digital, but scams are still out there. Taking a closer look on how you can keep your money safe, police say avoid buying tickets on Craigslist, especially when they ask for payment on sites like Venmo or Zelle before showing you proof.
And for a lot of people, the perfect complement to a Broncos game is a cold beer. But a shortage of carbon dioxide could flatten the beer supply this fall. Denver 7's Jessica Porter joins us to explain.
One of the biggest impacts to the CO2 supply is contamination from an extinct volcano at a production facility in Mississippi. Yeah, I'm being for real. An extinct volcano is affecting your beer. CO2 is essential to not only carbonate your favorite brew, but also to pressurize kegs. The Brewers Association says the CO2 market is tight right now, and the supply issue started during the pandemic. Without the gas, some breweries are suspending production and cutting back on use. The government's consumer price index shows beer prices up about 5% this year. That's also due to a lot of issues the industry has been facing, like an aluminum can shortage, increase in shipping costs, and increased labor costs. I spoke to Bernardo Altore from MSU's brewery program, and he says making beer is just not as profitable right now.
It also is the marketing of the beer. It's harder to maintain the same prices, and inflation has hit hard the brewing market, and most breweries have not increased prices at the same rate as inflation has hit the brewers. So margins are being thinner.
We all don't want to pay $15 for a beer. Well, most large breweries use a carbon capture system and are not affected by the shortage. Alatorre says that many companies brew all year round, so he doesn't see the carbon dioxide supply issues subsiding until more refineries like the one in Mississippi reopen. Live in the studio, Jessica Porter, Denver 7.